In the United States, a woman named Sarah thought she had found her soulmate on a dating website. The man, who claimed to be a soldier, wooed her with romantic messages and promised to marry her. However, after sending him thousands of dollars for his supposed military gear, she discovered it was all a ruse. Disclaimer: while this story is based on real events, some details have been altered to protect the victim's identity. As Sarah delved deeper into the scam, she realized she was not alone. There were many others who had fallen prey to the same deception. Pause, this is a crucial moment. Subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Now, let's continue. The man behind the scam was eventually caught, but not before he had ruined the lives of countless individuals, leaving them with emotional scars and financial devastation. In Canada, a romance scammer targeted elderly women, pretending to be a wealthy businessman in need of financial help. One of his victims, a 75-year-old widow, sent him over $100,000 before her family intervened. Disclaimer: this story is a composite of several true accounts, and while the details are accurate, the names and locations have been changed. As the investigation unfolded, it became clear that the scammer had used sophisticated tactics to gain his victims' trust. Pause, this is a crucial moment. Subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Now, let's continue. The authorities were eventually able to track down the scammer and bring him to justice, but the damage had already been done, and the victims were left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. In the United Kingdom, a man named Alex was conned out of £10,000 by a woman he met on a social media platform. She claimed to be a model and promised to meet him in person, but always had an excuse for not showing up. Disclaimer: this story is based on a true account, but some details have been fictionalized for dramatic effect. As Alex became more and more invested in the relationship, he began to realize that something was not quite right. Pause, this is a crucial moment. Subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Now, let's continue. The woman behind the scam was eventually exposed, and Alex was left to wonder how he had been so blinded by his emotions, and how he could have prevented the scam from happening in the first place. In Australia, a woman named Emily was targeted by a romance scammer who pretended to be a doctor working in a war zone. He sent her fake photos and messages, and even convinced her to send him money for his supposed medical expenses. Disclaimer: while this story is inspired by real events, the details have been altered to protect the victim's identity and to enhance the storytelling. As Emily became more and more entrenched in the relationship, she began to notice red flags. The man's stories didn't add up, and he was always asking for more money. Pause, this is a crucial moment. Subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Now, let's continue. The scammer was eventually caught, and Emily was left to pick up the pieces of her shattered heart, wondering how she had been so deceived by someone she thought she loved.